everybody, I'm Evan and this is Andy and you're watching JumpTV. Today we have something really cool for you. We're going to be doing 5-ish recommendations, just things that we're playing lately that we want you guys to check out. You can go ahead and kick things off.
I haven't played this game yet, but I just got it in the mail yesterday. It's Sam & Max Saves the World.
I'm really excited for this. This is a point-and-click adventure.
Yeah. He's played this, I never have, but looks cool. It was made by Telltale Games back in 2007 or something like that.
I actually haven't. This is the first time I'm seeing this too, because I ordered the deluxe edition of this game and it hasn't shipped yet. But this is like the standard edition. Does it come with anything? Oh, it has a little manual.
Yeah, instruction manual. There's a little card thing under the manual. Take that out.
Oh, the limited run trading cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are cool. So this is number 264 that they've done. They've done a lot of games.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, I like limited run because they do these little like booklets and they're really cool.
Good shit.
You're gonna like it. It's really good. It's really funny.
Yeah. They need to stop making good games because they keep buying stuff.
I know. It's driving me crazy. This game I don't think is actually for PS4, so you're not going to be able to play this one until you get your PS5. This is the Pathless, for those of you that have a PS5. This game is a lot like, did you ever play Journey?
No.
No? Or
I know what it is though. You're like a piece of cloth or whatever.
yeah, you're going in like the desert.
Yeah.
Did you ever play Abzu?
The ocean one?
Yes.
I haven't played it, but I know.
It's the same kind of idea. More or less what you are, this is actually kind of cool because it comes with these like trading card, kind of like postcard things, which is really awesome for the game. Basically what it is you play as this, she's kind of Native American-ish. It's like Native American mixed with like India, kind of like the art style. It's very cartoony though, kind of like how like Sly Cooper and like Borderlands looks. Okay. How Journey looks. But the world is being controlled by this giant. It's like this giant meteor that's like up in the sky, and you have to. There's no talking in this game besides in this weird language, which is really trippy. And you have a bow and arrow with light, and you're trying to bring light back into this world. It's interesting. It uses the PS5 like rumble vibration stuff with the triggers. It's really cool. I like it.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so my next one is Hollow Knight.
Oh, it's such a good
This
game.
game's been out for a while, but I saw a physical copy at Best Buy, so decided to pick it up.
Yeah.
It's just Metroidvania with really badass artwork. I'm sure
The artwork in this game is great. Yeah, I do really like Hollow Knight. I've never beaten it because it's really tough. It's really hard. Have you beaten it?
I have not, but it comes with a cool thing. It comes with the map.
Oh, a little fold-out map.
So you get a little map of the... Oh god. But you get a map of the area. Has an instruction booklet as well.
That's really awesome. I like this a lot.
Yeah, I miss instruction manuals, so that's...
It is cool that companies are actually starting to like make them again. Like I really like that a lot.
But yeah, there's not much. Everyone knows this game. Everyone knows this game kicks ass. But
yeah,
I finally bought it. Cool.
Yeah, I really like Hollow Knight. Haven't beaten it yet, but I do look forward to playing it again and beating it. Got a Dreamcast game. Going old school. Power Stone. Have you played Power Stone?
I have not.
Oh my god, Power Stone is amazing. It's a 3D fighting game. It's I can't really compare it to anything. It's kind of like its own thing. It's very, very arcade-ish. Like the way you go through the rooms. It's like a beat 'em up kind of, and you pick up like power-ups and stuff like that. It's really fun. I can't believe you've never played this yet. We're gonna have to boot this up. Power Stone is very expensive. And it is complete. But it's a very expensive game for Dreamcast complete right now. So if you guys are looking for a copy of this, be prepared to spend money. This is a very expensive game. I've had this for a very long time, and its disc still works. It's in great condition. It's a good, I think it's only 2 players. Yeah, it's a really good game for like just you and a buddy. It's really, really fun. It never gets old. It's over the top, like funny. It's really good. I like it.
All right.
Oh god. Oh god.
So my next game is Doki Literature Club Plus.
Oh god.
This came out digitally like think in June.
Yeah.
Physical copies finally came out. It's October now.
This week, right? Yeah. As of the making of this video, this came out I think like 3 days ago, 2 days ago.
Yeah. Same day as
Far Cry 6.
Yeah.
Which is also, that's an honorable mention. Far Cry 6 is awesome.
So you get some goodies in here.
Show it off.
You get a business card for Metaverse. So if you played the digital version, there's like some stuff about that in the game.
Your library card.
You get a Literature Club member card.
Oh, Literature Club.
You get the soundtrack, and there's a download code on that.
Yeah, it looks like a floppy disk.
It looks like, yeah. You get stickers of all the girls in the club. You get a lovely poem written by Monica, so that's nice. Somebody supported to do that. You get like these cardboard cutouts. You can make them into like a little stand.
I have seen this. I actually haven't really even opened mine yet.
Yeah.
I haven't.
So I like this. I want to put these up somewhere.
Yeah. I just picked this up too, and I have never played this. Still to this day, I haven't played this yet. So I waited until this came out so I could play it. I didn't want to spoil it for myself because this has extra stuff now, doesn't it?
Yeah. There's bonus side story things. They're pretty. I played because I bought the digital version too.
Yeah.
So I already played through them, and the side story stuff is pretty good. I like it. It's more wholesome and relatable than I think the main game is.
Did you already beat this?
Yes. I mean, it's not very long.
How long is it?
It's a couple hours probably.
Oh boy. All right.
But I don't know. Especially with the side story stuff, I think there's a lot of things people can relate to with at least one of the girls, if not all of them.
Yeah, he's not telling me the twist to this game, and I haven't spoiled it for myself either. But it says on the back, I think it says, "Enter the #1 psychological horror experience." Would you agree with that?
No, it's just a dating sim with a literature club.
Interesting.
What I love about the Switch version, the inside of the case has like the poem making game on it, and then
the reversible color, color cover.
I don't think the PS4 or PS5 version has this, but you have three girls. You have Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri over here. But under the Switch cartridge, if you take it out, Monica's under there, and that is just so funny. I thought that was hilarious when I saw that.
Oh, is that a little bit of foreshadowing or something? Interesting.
Maybe.
Interesting.
I don't know.
I haven't played it yet. But yeah, look at us too. We're getting all festive for the holidays. We got some pumpkin stuff out. I finally get to wear my Michael Myers slasher t-shirt again. I'm super stoked about that. It is fall in California. Finally, we are starting to get cold weather, which is awesome. And we have a couple other cool, fun things we're going to share in this video as well today. We have... Well, we'll get to that in a minute. Next one is a recommendation for me. I actually just picked this up last weekend as of the making of this video. I've been looking for this for a long time. It's usually very expensive online, but that is the Metal Slug Anthology for PS2. Limited Run did a version of this when they released it. It was last year, but I didn't hear anything about it until like a year later that they did it, and I was like, are you serious? How did I miss that? Metal Slug is such a good arcade shooter. It's very difficult, but it's very fun. We've actually was it 2 days, 1 day, where we just went through them?
There was one day we just played through them, like all the way from start to finish.
Yeah, we just played all of them. So much fun. Metal Slug is great. This is a good game too if you have an arcade near you and they happen to have a Neo Geo machine in there. More often than not, Metal Slug will be one of the games in the Neo Geo machine. It's usually like Metal Slug, like some kind of like puzzle bobble game, and then like some kind of not Street Fighter. What was the one that SNK did?
King of Fighters. King of Fighters
with Terry, right?
Terry Bogard.
That's right. Because it's Fatal Fury, right? Isn't that what it is? Isn't it Fatal Fury, or is that a different game?
I think so. Right now, Fatal Fury, King Fighters, one of those.
Well, getting back to Metal Slug, it's about as America as it gets. Next to Broforce, you're just running through to the end. You're shooting terrorists and all these other things. It's really great. These games were made a long time ago, so there are things in the game that might be a little offensive nowadays, but with two people, this game's a blast. But you will die a lot in this game, like a lot.
It's one-hit deaths, right?
It is, yes. It does the Contra method.
All right. Well, my next one, I don't have my physical copy yet 'cause I didn't get them in yet, but it's Nickelodeon All Stars Battle Royale.
Yes. I don't have my physical.
Not Battle Royale, Brawl.
Battle
Royale's
Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl, I think is what it is, right?
I said Battle Royale because that's the PlayStation All Stars.
Oh.
Got confused.
Sony, make another one.
But obviously it has a lower budget than Smash. It's not as good as Smash, but I still think it's
that's
fun.
what you were saying. You were saying that it has a lower budget. Is it just clunkier or
it's just the animations aren't as smooth as like Smash Bros. Like obviously there's no voice acting, there's no licensed music from like any of the shows. So that I understand why it is the way it is, but I want to support this game and I hope they get a sequel because I think a sequel would be
better funded probably. Yeah. Not to diss on the company that is making this game because
it's a lot of fun.
I'm going to be playing it. He brought his Switch today, so I'm going to be playing it for the first time today, which is going to be really awesome. I'm really excited for that. So that was digital, so you don't have a physical thing of it. This is another PS5 game. You can actually get this on PS4. Deathloop. Deathloop is awesome. For those of you that know what this is, it is very, very, very tough. It does the like the Majora's Mask kind of style, where you have to beat it in one go. You have from the start to finish. You can save, but it kind of penalizes you for saving. It's weird. Like you have to kind of sit down and do it in one go. Basically, you're this guy, and you're on this island. That it's kind of like Groundhog Day. It repeats the same day over and over again until you break the loop to get off the island. If you don't complete your task, it starts you at the very beginning. So there's three parts of the day. There's morning, afternoon, and nighttime, and you have to assassinate. I think it's like 7 people, and you have to do it in a particular order because certain people only come out during the day, or they only come out at nighttime, or they will come out in the morning, but they'll be like much more heavily guarded. So like you have to play it through a few times to like figure it out, and then you have to go through one time and beat it. But there's a girl in the game too. There's a guy and a girl. So to beat the game, you play as the guy. To play as the girl, that's the online mode. So this game has an online aspect to it where someone is playing as this guy trying to defeat these people and get out of the loop. Well, the girl can invade people's games and kill them and restart them from the beginning.
Okay, so it's like Dark Souls when someone invades your game.
Yes, except it's not a good thing. If their job is to hunt you and kill you, so that way all your progress will be lost. So it's like the ultimate troll. It's made by Arcane though, which did Dishonored and Prey, and that's one of my favorite developers. I really like the way Arcane games play, and I really like the way that their stories are. This game has made me laugh out loud, like probably 10 or 12 times. Okay. Like the main character, Colt, I think is his name. He's so funny. He wakes up on the beach and he's like, he can't remember anything each time. That's kind of like the gimmick. He like gets his memory back. He leaves like notes for himself around the world. And he's like, what's my name? I can't remember my name! Like every time you die. It's really funny. Yeah, Deathloop, really good.
Alright, so when this game was announced at E3 this year, Nintendo said, we have no news on Metroid Prime 4, and I was pissed. But then they said, we got Metroid Dread.
Yes.
And playing this for a few hours, I think it might be my favorite Metroid game.
Oh, don't say that. Now I'm gonna have to go buy it, like right now.
But it's basically, everyone knows like Metroidvania style games.
Yeah.
But, it's basically that mixed with Alien Isolation because there's like there's like killer robots that kill you if they catch you, and like
in one hit, right?
Yeah, so they grab you, and then you have a very small chance. You have to like press X to counter them to like escape. But if you don't time it right, then you die
instantly.
Yes.
Oh, that's messed up.
But the game's pretty forgiving with its autosave, so you never have to go too far back.
Jeez.
But yeah, I love it, and I also was lucky enough to hunt down these, and I didn't have to pay a bullshit scalper for them. So I was lucky to pick one up at Target. I had to drive a little far out of my way, but
Is this one of the robots that chases you?
yeah. So they're called Emmy, EMMI, but I don't know what Emmy stands for, but
Emmy.
yeah. So they're basically killer. There's 6 in the game, and like each area has like 1 or 2 in the area, and then they can hear you. So if you like walk around, they can hear you, and they'll like go investigate the noise.
Are there different ones?
I think they're all the same model. I've only encountered 2 so far.
Oh boy, you can't kill them.
You can, but you need a certain weapon too.
So you can't kill them right away.
Yeah.
Got it.
The weapon
Got it.
runs out once you use it. So
Got it.
You can't just like spam them.
That's cool. I need to start getting more into amiibos. I only have like 4: Sonic, Snake, KK, Tom Nook, and one of the other Animal Crossing ones. He has a really cool amiibo collection, and we're gonna have to show that off sometime.
That'll probably be a video.
Oh yeah, it'll take like a half hour to go through it.
So these amiibos, Samus gives you an extra energy tank and refills your health once a day. And then the Emmy amiibo gives you an extra missile tank and then replenishes your missile once a day. So, and then all other Metroid amiibos are compatible with Metroid Dread.
So you have these amiibos for your game, but if I got the game, could I scan your amiibos and still get the stuff for it, or is it just a one and done kind of thing?
I think you can, maybe.
I guess we'll have to try that out.
We'll see if it works.
What happens if you scan Solid Snake in the game?
I think if it's not a Metroid amiibo, it just gives you like something random. But like the Metroid Smash amiibo, so like Samus, Zero Suit Samus, Ridley, Dark Samus, or the Metroid 2 remake amiibos, I think you can scan those.
You're just gonna sit there and just scan through all your amiibos until you get something good.
I think all they do is refill your health or something.
Hey, it's something.
If you're low on health,
if you're you're good because you have a whole shelf of amiibos.
Yeah.
You're just like, crap, I need ammo. Bleep, Bowser.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Very cool.
So I actually have a couple more. I had a couple of honorable mentions, but this is my last one for my. Well, I mean, they're all recommendations, but the last one is something I've been wanting to share for a while. Have you ever played these? This is Dark Cloud 1 and 2. So Dark Cloud is I think one of the most underrated RPGs ever. Dark Cloud 2 is definitely better than Dark Cloud 1. It's Dark Souls actually drew a lot of inspiration from these games because you die really easily in these games. They're both PS2. I think they came out in... this one came out in 2003, the second one, and then the first one came out in 2001. So they're 2 years apart. But the reason why they're both together is because it is one story, and they're just really good. They're kind of Zelda clones, like Zelda mixed with they're like Zelda mixed with Dark Souls is kind of what I would describe it as. But in the first one, and actually in the second one, there's a mechanic where you have to rebuild your hometown, and you can actually design it and lay it out any way you want. So, like in the Zelda villages, for example, they have like the potion store and like the townspeople. So each time you complete like an area, you'll unlock a piece of the village. And the goal is to rebuild your entire village. So over time, and then you can go in there into edit mode and you can change everything. It's pretty cool. This is a very, very underrated game in my opinion. So, Dark Cloud 1 and 2.
Very cool.
Do you have any other honorable mentions? Like, what are you playing right now besides Metroid?
I just played through Life is Strange True Colors.
See, I haven't played any of those, and I need to get into Life is Strange.
Yeah, I'm a really big Life is Strange fan. I like the new character. Her name's Alex, and DLC just came out called Wavelengths. And you play as Steph Gingrich from Before the Storm, which is really cool.
Didn't you say that they're doing like a PS5 version of the games?
They're doing a remaster which comes out in February.
Okay.
The first game and Before the Storm. Mm-hmm. And then there's also Life is Strange 2 and then True Colors.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get in on that because you keep. I like those kinds of games with like the decisions and stuff like that. With the butterfly effect. Is that kind of what happens?
It's literally the butterfly.
Okay, yeah.
There's a lot of butterfly symbolism in Life is Strange, especially the first one.
So this will be a separate video actually, just because I have a Sega Genesis Mini and it has the entire Genesis Mega Drive, Genesis/Mega Drive, 32X, Master System, and Game Gear collection, all in this one little mini. I get that. I got it because I want to play all these games, but also me being a collector, you being a collector, I want to play the games too before I find out if they're bad or not. So I don't have to collect everything. I can collect the ones I really, really want to find. So I go through it and I'm like, ooh, what's this? We found a game that was on the Japanese Mega Drive, but in America it's called Wings of War. In Japan, it's Ginyog.
Praise be upon him.
Ginyog is actually really fun, and it is in Japanese on the side. This is the Mega Drive version of the game. It is complete, which is really cool. This took like 3 weeks to get to me, just because of the whole shipping problem that's going on in the world right now, I assume. But it's a side-scrolling shooter, kind of like Gradius, where you're Ginyog.
Ginyog? You're
Ginyog. And I think the correct translation is like Jinogu or something like that, but Ginyog sounds way better. It's a side-scrolling shooter. It's really tough. We were playing it a little bit a couple weeks ago, and it's tough.
But I think there's no continues, right? Like
No,
you get a game over,
you have to do it in one go. Yeah, I think this may have been like an arcade game in Japan, like a quarter eater, because it's really tough. But I mean, just look at this guy. Just look at this guy. Let me grab the manual so it doesn't show as much reflection on the camera, if I can even get it out. So that is Ginyog. Praise be upon him. This it's definitely a recommendation. It's kind of a hidden gem that we found. We were just kind of like, oh, this is kind of badass. So yeah, I wanted it in the collection. Before I show the last thing, I actually just found this Sonic G Fuel at the gas station, and I let it sit in the fridge all night so it gets all nice and cold. You want to try it with me?
Sure.
So this is G Fuel Peach Rings, and I've never tried this before, so I'm kind of excited.
Okay.
So let's give it a shot and let's see what we think. So,
I like it.
it's pretty good, yeah.
I would drink that regularly.
Well, they have them
Zero sugar too.
They have them at the gas stations. But look how much caffeine is in it. 300 milligrams of caffeine. You're definitely going to be going fast after this. So I'm going to pour some and I'll pour the rest in yours. Because this next thing may take a minute to kind of go through, but...
Oh, look at that. I just peeked at it, it's over there.
So this next one is a recommendation. I'm just going to move this stuff kind of out of the way for now, just because this next thing is going to take quite a bit of space. So this was a game I kind of gave a second chance to, because at launch this game was terrible, and it was a Kickstarted funded game. And Sam and I were really looking forward to playing this game. We loved like the idea behind it. We loved all of it. And then we got it and we were pissed because it was janky. The story didn't make sense. You couldn't finish some of the missions because there were bugs that just prevented you from finishing the game, and it was just like, come on. However, I replayed it a couple weeks ago. I beat it. So it works now, and there's actually a survival mode now too with it. And you're probably wondering what is the game? Well, the game is We Happy Few. And for those of you that have played this game, maybe at launch, try it again because it is better. They did make a lot of like changes to it. You're in like this dystopian kind of world where people take pills to be happy.
It's like 1984 kind of stuff.
It's kind of like 1984, like Brave New World, kind of, yeah. It's really creepy. The cops all have these weird, like white masks, and they like force people to take the pills if you're not on your joy pills. And you need to take joy to get into certain like checkpoints. Like there's like a joy meter that tells if you're like happy.
You can't just put on a fake smile.
No, you can't. You can dart through, but then they chase you. It's a sandbox world too, so like you can kind of run around this like dystopian version of London. It's like an alternate reality of London in like the 60s. So it has to do with like peace and love and like the Beatles kind of era of London. The main character though is really funny. He's this like shrimpy little like lanky guy named Arthur. Really funny. But the thing that's gonna take a minute to show is I recently picked up the We Happy Few time capsule, and this has a bunch of stuff in it. So on the side it says, "I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time." So this is kind of like a collector's box of the game. It has a bunch of stuff, and then on the back it says, "Snug as a bug on a drug." And these are kind of like propaganda posters that are throughout this game. But we're gonna go ahead and open this up. So it comes with a couple of posters, but those are actually hanging up in the game room right now in my garage. So I didn't want to take them down. But it comes with 3 posters, and you can Google this and you can see what they look like. But it comes with a vinyl record. Like I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 songs, and it also gives you the download code for the vinyl record, which is really awesome. So I'm just gonna scooch you over there. So the record is like this lollipop looking color. It's like ooh, you will do what I say kind of thing. But yeah, like it's really cool, and it doesn't have the song list on here. It just says side A and side B, and then that's on the back. It also it gives you the download code for the digital version of this too, which is awesome. Because I think the only way to get these songs besides YouTube is to actually have this record. Like I don't think it's on like Spotify or Apple or Amazon or anything like that. So now I'm gonna open it up and show what else is in here. So I'm just gonna pull this out one by one. The first thing that's really badass is it comes with one of the cop masks. And this thing actually has a decent amount of weight to it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. I'm just gonna move this on the ground for now. So I'm gonna set this up. So he sits on here just like that. Like that is really, really frightening. It's a really heavy like porcelain mask too. Like it's really good quality, which is kind of cool. So I'll put you there. So what else is in here? We got some. What is this? So this is the manual for the Uncle Jack alarm clock. So it comes with 2 more things besides the posters, which are hanging up in the room. It comes with a light, and it says, "You look smashing." There's no batteries in it right now, but you look smashing. So that'll go like up on the shelf, and then it also has this little alarm clock that you can set up and do. And I think it actually plays like there's a guy in this game named Uncle Jack, and he's like an actual person on the screen. Like it's a video game world with animation, but like it's a real person like on the TV, because some games do that. But yeah, that was a quick look at that, because I've been wanting to show this for a while, because I love the box too. Like it looks really cool.
That's a nice box.
That's a nice box.
Snake would be proud.
Snake would be proud. Other than that though, yeah, those are all of our recommendations for right now. We're gonna be doing several recommendation videos. But as always, like and subscribe, and if you guys have any other recommendations you'd like us to check out, be sure to leave comments in the comment section below. Other than that, do you have any other like honorable mentions or anything? Anything coming out you're looking forward to?
The new Mario Party, but the
Oh my god! Mario Party. Mario Party is just amazing. I can't wait for that. So that one is N64, right? Is that it's remakes of the N64 ones?
Yeah, so it has 5 maps from the first 3 Mario Parties and then 100 minigames.
Jeez. Yeah, I heard you can do like 100 turns and like save and come back to it. But you know what's bullshit? Is that Monty Mole is not a freaking player. Monty Mole is my...
He's a spot.
No, that's bullshit. Monty Mole is my character, and he's not a player. It's so dumb.
Yeah, but Rosalina's still there.
That bitch! Oh my god. Anyways, we hope you guys liked all this. We hope that maybe you'll check out some of these recommendations. As always, like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.